This is everything you need to know about straight line graphs in 2 minutes. I'm going to assume you've never seen a graph before and teach you how to read coordinates. To find the coordinates of a point, you go up or down until you hit the x-axis, and then left or right until you hit the y-axis. You always write your x-coordinate first and your y-coordinate second in the bracket. Straight lines always have an equation in the format y equals mx plus c, where y is a y-coordinate of a point on the line, x is an x-coordinate of that point, m is the gradient, and c is the y-intercept. If I draw a line between my 2 points, the y-intercept is just the point at which the line crosses the y-axis, in this case 0. To find the gradient of a line, I need 2 coordinates. And that gradient is equal to the change in y divided by the change in x, or y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. To understand what y2 and y1 are, I'm going to label my coordinates. This will be coordinate 2 and this will be coordinate 1. y2 is just the y value for coordinate 2. x1 would be the x value of coordinate 1. So y2 minus y1 gives us 3 minus minus 3, and x2 minus x1 gives us 2 minus minus 2. So our gradient is 6 over 4. I can simplify this and say 3 over 2 or 1.5. Now, how do we find a y-intercept? In this case, it's obvious that the y-intercept is at 0 because we can see the graph. But if we didn't have a graph we could read off, we could sub in a y-coordinate and x-coordinate into our equation to find c. Taking from that coordinate, y is 3, m is 1.5, and x is 2. We can then rearrange this equation to make c the subject, which gives us c equals 0. Similarly, we can also find an x-intercept if we need to. As you can see, the line crosses the x-axis when the y value equals 0. So I take my equation, substitute in y equals 0, and I rearrange for x, giving me x equals 3. And I'm hoping